All right, what's up, everybody? Look at the date. So it's 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. So that would be 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 2, 7, 8 plus 2, 9, 10 plus 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Action, action. All right, peace to the gods. I love myself. Gotta say, Ashe, Pashe, Bason, Passe. Una gonna respect that quality of qua. It is about action, taking action and moving forward and what you have to do with your goals, your manifestations, and your desires. Today is a portal. My phone went out 3 times. So I know I'm not lying. It's about action and it's about a portal with the number of 5. 5 is action. All right, standing for what you believe in, fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your purpose, identifying your purpose and identifying who you are, knowing your purpose. All right. Without purpose, there is no cause, there is no stand. All right. So purpose is very important. That's why the third eye is very important. Because the third eye, your third eye.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swagger.
All right, so y'all can look this up for yourselves. All right, Google it. Google it. Google it. Your third eye. All right. Ajna is the sixth chakra, the third eye, located between your eyebrows. That's why the Hindus have a dot right here because it's 3 eyes. It activates your third eye. It's about intuition, vision, and perception. All right. Its color is indigo. Its mantra is Om. And if balanced, you feel intuitive, guided, receptive, clairvoyance, bright dreams, spiritual mental strength, good vision. That's Om, 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 Om. If you can do something to make yourself spiritual and to say something to make yourself spiritual, then guess what? You need to do what you got to do to be spiritual while here on earth. And how do you be spiritual while you're here on earth? Is you open up your third eye, plain and simple. That's how you are spiritual on earth. You open up your third eye. How do you open up your third eye? Om, Om, Om. All right, you know I put an emphasis on the chakras and teaching these chakras because these chakras are very important. If you can create a sound that will give you vision, create a sound that will give you intuition, create a sound that will give you perception, then you are creating the power for yourself when you activate this chakra by saying a sound, the sound of Om, the Om of the mantra. All right. So that's why mantras are very important as well as mudras. But mantras are really important because mantras work off of frequency. Mudras are used to use less brain power to do something still within the metaphysical, but the mantras are created by using their sound. All right. So intuition, vision, and perception. Its color is indigo. Its mantra is Om. All right. Its balance, you will feel intuitive, guided, perceptive. All right. Clairvoyance, bright dreams, spiritual, mental strength, good vision. All right. This is all if it's balanced. If your third eye is balanced and you open up your third eye, that's how you interact and engage with the spirit world is by opening up your third eye. Okay. And you open up your third eye by saying the sound, creating the om, 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 om. All right. That's why a lot of people meditate because there's power within meditation. What's up to the one viewer we have? How you doing? I appreciate you tuning in to the broadcast. The girls, they love me because they the wait, love heavy. All right, om, is the mantra that you use to open up your third eye. Your third eye is your spirituality, your spiritual, your soul, your ka. Okay, so you have your ra, your ka, and your ba. All right, your ra, your ka, and your ba are very important because this is what you need to be able to continue your journey beyond the earthly realms. Your soul has a name. Your soul is the ka. So if your soul has a name and your soul is the ka, that means your higher self is Amen Ra. It belongs to Ra. Amen Ra. Okay. And that's why you have your Ra, your Ka, and your Ba, because your Ra is your Amen Ra. All right. When you say Amen, you're referring to your Ra. Your higher self is your Ra. Okay. Your Ka is your soul, and your Ba is your spirit. All right. Make sense what I'm saying? Anybody listening, press the 3 in the comments. Let me know if you're listening. All right, moving on. Intuition. What is the definition of intuition? The definition of intuition. What is the definition of intuition?
Here's the definition of intuition: the ability to understand immediately, without the need for conscious reasoning.
All right, now, what is reasoning? Reasoning, the action of thinking about something in a logical, sensible way. The action of thinking about something in a logical, sensible way is reasoning, which is your left brain. Reasoning comes from your left brain. All right. Intuition comes from your right brain. So the goal is to align your left brain with your right brain and using those two things in between your left brain and your right brain is to work at the same time. So when you use one, your left brain being in earth, and then your right brain being heaven. And so when you activate your godly self or your higher self, which is your godly self, which is consciousness. Consciousness is knowing your higher self, knowing your godly self, knowing who you are, to be able to be the best person that you can be when you're automatically here on earth as vibrating as your lower self. So when you activate your higher self, you activate your godly self, your higher godly self. And when you activate your higher godly self, while you here on earth, you have connected your left brain and then your right brain. So you have gotten a lot of power by using both sides of your brain, your left brain and your right brain. All right. Your left brain is your earthly brain. Your right brain is your godly brain. All right. Because your earthly brain, which is your left side, which needs conscious reasoning. Intuition, which is your third eye, being intuitive, is receiving information without conscious reasoning. Okay. So when you process information and you understand what's going on without conscious reasoning, then you'll be able to you have connected in your higher self. And we have two viewers here, so I'm going to take a picture of this. Dang it, they just left. Hey, hater. They left again. That's all right. We had two views though. I was trying to take a picture, but it's on camera. We ain't tripping. All right, so intuition is your left brain. So look, we're gonna go over the left hand and right brain. What is the objective of this lesson? To understand what your third eye does, who your third eye is, also meditating and working on mantras and being able to activate your third eye. Because once I activate your third eye, then this is going to be a better place for me because I won't have just one less person that I have to deal with that is not complaining or asking for something because they know how or because they know how to activate the third eye. So once your third eye is activated, then you are your best person. You are your higher self and who you believe to achieve your manifestations into reality. And that's the goal, okay? Dang it, man. Y'all playing games. Let me take a picture with the one on there. Or the two. And by the way, y'all, can y'all please do me a favor? And you see this button right here with the thumb. I need y'all to click that thumb, click that screen, and let us get our money. Let us get our views up, our numbers up. Because like Larry June say, it's all about numbers. And then we're gonna learn. I'm gonna start doing this more often. Uh, this lesson with Peace to the Gods, with the episode called Peace to the Gods. And Peace to the Gods, we're going to be working over chakras. Because I have videos and lives where I was working over chakras and different things anyway. But we're really going to develop this program to where I want each one to teach one. So when you learn how to meditate and you learn how to be the best person that you can be, then ultimately it's less killings, it's less shootings, it's less everything. Frequency and vibration, it's less anything, it's less of everything and anything that is negative, of a negative. My phone went off, so I'm not lying. So, each one to teach one is very important. And I come to realize that some people like to be unhappy within themselves because they just like to be unhappy. They just like drama. And then some people, some people are actually trying to change and improve and grow for the better. And if you're actually trying to do that, then, you know what I'm saying, definitely follow me, definitely subscribe to the channel because we're all about positive energy here. And we're all about creating and manifestation and understanding and awareness of who we are so that we are able to be more alert and in tune. And while we're here on this earth, while we got to walk through the valley, is even though in the Bible it says, yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, the Orient being heaven, you can create a world with heaven on earth and be at peace within yourself. And if ultimately you're at peace within yourself, then you are at peace with me. And like the Most High Baba G teaches us, that's why it's important to love yourself. And there are other people that have taught these lessons, but the Most High Baba G broken down to a point better than anybody else to where you can understand what it is that you're saying, to also a person to where understand why and who they are and be able to identify themselves, especially in the world where they don't want you to identify yourself. And I think it's very important that we should be able to identify ourselves, because once we do that, then we have morals and values, and identifying yourself without the ego and or a little bit of ego, but not too much. But as long as you treat your people right, there just because you're a king doesn't mean that you got the right to abuse people and be abusive of your power, because that's when people start wanting to rebel and start wanting to uh, take down their. I've seen examples of good kings, and I've seen examples of bad kings, and that's why you have to have character and value about yourself and character about who you are, and to also carry yourself in such a way, even when nobody else is looking, that that you can be trusted. And that's one thing that I've always been able to have a good quality of over, is that once I'm a part of something, or once I say that I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, and I'm also gonna do it to the best of my ability, to where you get the best results that you can get, as well as a better understanding of what's going on, since a lot of people don't have that understanding or are trying to figure out that understanding of what's going on. So this is why you originally get readings, because readings help you understand what's going on and be able to get some answers from spirit directly, to make sure that you know what to do while you're here on this earth, because a lot of people are trying to figure out life, and I figured out life. I know how to survive, and I know how to live where you stay out of shit and you don't get into trouble trying to accomplish goals and reach goals and do what it is that you're supposed to do. Because when there's a lot, when there's gluttony is a sin. So I never said that God wasn't real. I just said I just don't believe him, because God said, I mean, not that I don't believe him. God is real. He's just not my master. I picked Lucifer. Well, Lucifer, I know I come from Lucifer. So Lucifer is my master in whom I choose to serve. And I know that, and I'm very aware that God said you cannot serve two masters. So this is why you have to be important to be aware of how to identify yourself and relate to a higher source, which is your crown chakra, which we will be going over tomorrow, because your crown chakra is your connection to spirit. And once you have a connection to spirit, it will help you to survive the valley and be able to maintain in the valley and get the things that you need by using the tools to help you manifest your dreams into reality. And even a lot of people don't understand about dreams and the dream world and what dreams come from and who they are and whatnot. But I've put a lot of time, and I've been definitely studying the brain since I was a very young kid, since the sixth grade, actually to be eighth grade to be exact. And the first project I ever did was why people were gay. Like, are they born that way, or do they choose to be that way? And the study of the truth of the fact is that they are born that way. It's a life. It's more than it's a lifestyle. It's more than a life choice. That's why these people are like that. Or not saying these people, but this is what I've studied the brain, and it's based upon due to the genetics, and the genetics of the genetic DNA, are wrong. The wrong of the genetic DNA liking the same genetics. So the genetics have feelings, the genetics have power, that your organs are sensing things and picking up signals. So they have the same signal of the same DNA and the same code, and that's what it is. And they are actually born that way. Shout out to the LGBTQ community. I'm what they call a friend of the LGBTQ community. But yeah, I'm a lesbian, y'all. Nah. But anyway, that was just a little science right there. But yeah, so it's very important to open up your third eye, to activate your third eye, because your third eye is the connection to spirit. And once you have an understanding about spirit and a true connection of spirit and the third eye of spirit, then you'll be able to really manifest your powers and creations of powers. Okay. Also, I want to go over these degree angles, because these oppositions of the sextiles and the degree angles with the shapes are dimensions. So when something is apart and to bring things closer, it really does work. So I'm going to go over these things with you so that you have an understanding of what that is. All right, so give me a second. Mm, mm, mm. All right, so when you're talking about astrology, it's also the five sciences, as the Most High Baba G explains to us. The five sciences being melanin, grounding, biology, astrology, melanin, grounding, biology. Hold on, my fault. Melanin, grounding, biology, astrology, melanin, grounding, biology, astrology, and hold on, give me a minute. Melanin. Let me write this down. I know I should. I forgot. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Astrology, but quantum physics. Quantum physics, melanin, biology, astrology, and grounding. Quantum physics, melanin, biology, astrology, and grounding are the five sciences. Thank you for the download. Most High Baba G, melanin, grounding, biology, astrology, and quantum. All right, so these are the directions in quantum. Okay, these would be the directions in quantum, which are your degree angles, which is your astrology, your astrological birth chart. All right, so the degrees of a void can be okay. So plain and simple, the degrees of a void can be filled by the degree angles, okay, which is also the number three, which is the om. Okay, om. Now, a conjunction is nothing but, so when you look up a conjunction, when you look up conjunctions occur when planets meet from our view here on Earth in the same exact point in the sky. All right. So when you're manifesting, when you want to manifest money, alchemy, you got to study the different planets and understand which each different planet does different things. So conjunctions are when planets meet from our view here on Earth. So you can see here on Earth the planets. When you see the planets here on Earth, that means you're manifesting your heaven into reality, all right, or what it is that you want into a reality, into an existence. So conjunctions occur when planets meet from our view here on Earth in the same exact point in the sky. So the conjunction of the sun and the moon, which is your lunar eclipse and your solar eclipse, the conjunction of that coming together, it will be at a 0 degrees, which is a portal. So the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse are actually portals. It's like 420, 24, 20, 24 is a portal as well. Numbers, numerology. All right. Now, when it's at a conjunction, your manifestation, when it's at a conjunction, manifestation goes through steps, right? It processes through steps. So opposition and conjunction, trine, square, sextile, and conjunction. These goes these things go through steps, okay, to bringing your what you want and from a subconscious point of view to the reality into the material a hologram because it's a numbers. It's real. The only thing that exists is numbers. That's why there's time. That's why there are dates. That's why they're years. That's why they're months. All right, because it's a measurement of the energy of that cycle through a period of time. Okay, so conjunction. Then you got sextile. What is the sextile? Sextile. The sextile is an aspect formed when planets are two signs or about 60 degrees apart. 60 degrees apart, meaning they're far apart. You're trying to connect to another planet when you want to connect with a loved one, or you want to connect with a lost one, or you want to connect with your soulmate, or your divine spirit, or your wife, or your versus your husband. You will do a definition. The sextile is an aspect formed when two signs are about 60 degrees apart. It is a positive harmony between the planets that opens up the new pathways for growth. The sextile brings ease to that area of a chart along with the helpful that are people. All right, so you go to the sextile, the square, the trine, the inconjunction, and the opposition. Now, if you were to add all of these numbers up, they will equal to 600. 600 in numerology is 6 plus 0 plus 0, and that would be 6, which is reduced to 3. The number 3, which is Om. So, in order to bring a reality into an existence, when you everything is in astrology, everything is in numbers. When you're dealing with everything is when alchemy and manifestation, all that is dealt with numbers. So numbers is degrees, and the numbers of the universe is your astrology, and the astrology, your zodiac is connected to the planets, and the planets are separated by degrees. So when you want to manifest things from a higher existence, which is your subconscious mind, into a reality, which is your left brain from your right brain, you because your left brain is earth and your right brain is heaven, you will create that into an existence, into a reality by the conjunction, the sextile, the square, the trine, the inconjunction, and the opposition. So, in order to get all that at once, you will open up your third eye and you will work with the mantra of Om. So, you will set your intentions and you will use the frequency of Om, 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 Om. Peace to the gods. I love myself. All right. That's why you meditate. You use your mantras. All right. The ohms are a measure of sounds. Okay. They measure a sound by using your ohms, which is your third eye chakra. And like I said, 4, 20, 20, 24. Look at that. 4, 20, 24. It will never happen again. 4, 20, 20, 24. 4, 20, 20, 24. 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. Okay. That's a measurement of energy, a portal, a greater value of understanding. The value and the number is the understanding and creating a vision, intuition, your third eye, opening up your third eye. Everything is connected to the universe, and eventually you're gonna have to open up your third eye anyway. So you might as well do it before you judge. All right. So with that being said, I love myself. Peace to the gods. That is my 30 minutes. Y'all have a great day. The Om meditation, the third eye.